Hello everyone, new name here, playing this new game, Watcher Realms. And on day 101, I believe it is, we'll take a quick look here. There's no longer a need for me to summon Alistair. As you can see, I've already summoned him. And I thought Alistair was going to be the answer to my woes within his faction trial. Well, one of them. So I did the Watcher's trial today. Sorry about that. But we're going to go into the gallery because there's some talk that I've heard from people saying you cannot do the Watcher's faction trial unless you have a Crach or you have this Cadence or whatever her name is here. I forget her name. Constance, sorry. And you can't accomplish it without the Regulus or whatever. And you'll look through my lineup. Like, I don't have a Laya. I don't have whoever this new healer is here, the Ionoma. I think she's pretty beastly. Okay, I have everyone else. But I'll show you how I did it. I'm going to keep the power of dominance on, but I'm going to do it on manual. Okay. I could show you on the auto run real quick at first, but I don't think it's necessary. Okay. So power dominance is on. All right. I'm going to take it off. I'm going to put it back on. I just don't want to mess around with this. All right. I want to take the best people that I thought I would need for this. And it didn't include Nero, who we all get from our ancient summons. And you'll see here, it's telling you, bring Alistair. And I put the best gear I had on him. I gave him all you see, he's ready to go. Okay. I gave him all the powder for his skill ups, and I couldn't get the job done with him. So I brought in Camille here and Meryl, and I was lucky enough to have Allura. And once I figured out this placement I'm going to show you with Allura, it was GG. Okay. Obviously, with the power dominance on, this is going to be a little bit easier, but I'm going to show you in one time speed, all right, so that you understand my thought process doing this. So I use Livian here. You could put in your Katy Perry the Centaur as well if you want, but I use my late lock to heal her from this tile over here, okay? So yeah, I have to have some kind of something to deal with these first wave of mob that comes here. And I tried with my DPS and I couldn't damage them down. So I said, okay, I'm going to put my tank down first. And then I hard focus light lock on that tank. And I just six starred her today. And this was huge. I don't think it's possible for me if she's not six star. All right. So I also put in Allura, as I say, but I put her on this tile now. I used to put her up here thinking she's going to take care of these mobs, but then there's no way I can heal her for how I do the stage, okay? And most of the mobs, no matter what I do, they ended up piling up right here on the tank anyways. So I said, what if I bring her over here where she's invisible? So when those mage guys or whatever, I don't know what they're called, show up, like there's nobody on this platform that they're going to target them. And you'll see what I'm getting at in about a minute, okay? So I put my Idril down and I have my Idril facing right so that she can take care of this six pack that spawns out here. And then I've hard focus healing her with Camille because Camille also brings shields. Okay. So Idril's strong enough even before I had the power of dominance to survive a few hits. So I have time to have my Allura already set up here so that she's dealing damage to this. I forget the name of these soldier guys, this big soldier here. Okay. So this is exactly how I did it before I had the power of dominance. And I brought in my Brienne as well. And I put her up here. She doesn't die on the first wave of this, but she dies to the second one. But it's okay because I just really need her to lower the enemies, right? So now is the time I ultimate with Idril. So she'll take care of this one mosquito thing or whatever it is, okay? And these guys here, like this is a pain in the butt. They hit whoever and it's like AoE damage. So I'm gonna put down Katy Perry the Centaur so that she's got her line dance and stomps ready for when anybody comes near her, okay? Because I want her to stun them immediately as soon as people start piling on top of her. But you'll see here with Brienne, that's why she's up in this corner, just to lower them down, and then Idril finishes them off. So it's kind of like a funnel effect, as you see, like before they even get to my tanks, they're pretty much dead, okay? So now I can use my Iona, which obviously I don't really have to, on her ultimate. So she's just one-shotting them basically, okay? Obviously, it wasn't that simple with the power of dominance off. I had to use my allure skill, but my Camille would heal her, okay? Because when I expose her, this mage wants to target her. So now for the, like, whatever you need to do, this isn't necessary. I just showing you exactly how I did it because it helps, okay? But I put my Ein up here just so that it can do a little bit of damage to whatever mob here. it helps. Every bit that you can damage these creatures before they come to this area, it helps. Because once they all start piling up, and you only got a light lock here, there's going to be a lot of damage that you can't contend with that solo healer. Okay. So again, I use my Idril ultimate here. It's not necessary here, but the timing, it'll come again before the fight is over. Okay. So Ayn, you see, he's dead, but he's almost killed that mob. So he's done the job for me that I want him to do. Okay. Then I can stick my Brienne here so that she's taking a little bit of time from these mages. She's doing a bit of damage, but she's also hampering their efforts to get to my core sooner. Now I put my Merrill down so that eventually everybody that's near here is going to be hit by these mage and it's a pain in the butt, but Merrill actually helps them stay alive, okay? If I was more confident, I would show you this video. I just cleared it for the first time about 15 minutes ago, but I'd show it to you with the power of dominance off. But I just want to get it out there because, it's faction day for this trial. So maybe there's a better way for people to do this. And I was always told you can only do it with a Crach. He's necessary. Obviously, he's not. I wish I had him. It'd be a lot easier, I think. And definitely having a Regulus, like, a legendary tank would definitely help this. But this is how I found it an effective strategy to not have those heroes, but Allura. Without Allura, I don't think I could possibly finish this, okay? And we'll quickly look through the stats. And I mean, it's real simple for Iona with her AoE, but Idril's also a key. And you have that A5 Idril every time someone dies. That's why I put that Brienne in the top right corner to lower them down. Idril gains 3 seconds of her effect, just a bit longer, okay? So I hope this guide has helped you. If it has, please share it with people that you know are struggling to finish the Watcher trial because of who they have or who they don't have, which is similar to me. And I'm getting pretty close here. I think tomorrow I might be able to do the Nightmare, and I'll be very excited if I can because that's a tough one. And again, I'll just quickly show you if you're interested in the gear that I have on these heroes. Okay. So, like I said, I first tried it a couple times today with Alistair, and he's just like single target except for his ultimate. So I was like, well, this isn't going to do anything for me. But I put some serious gear on Allura here and serious gear on Iona for what I'm going through. Okay. And again, like you can't just run into the final stage of the end game stuff without, some kind of an artifact. So the artifacts that I have on these heroes, they're pretty decent. All right. If they're not max, they're real close to max. This is the only Infernal Roar set that I can complete that's worth anything, and like it's 25% less crit. It's still effective, okay? So this is my Oleg tank gear. It's a fracture set, as you'll see, but it's got the right bonus. It's got the right substats. It helps, okay? And on the artifacts from my tanks, Oleg's Wall. I think I could get away with a Norse Will on the Katy Perry, but Oleg's Wall is just safer. So this is some of my best tank gear. Livian, as you see though, I had to 6-star her. It was necessary. I didn't 6-star Lightlock. He hasn't been necessary to 6-star yet for me, so I'm happy about that. Brienne, she's just like it's not the best set, but like the stats are decent, and it's just she's what do you like a target to distract. She's not there for as much damage as other people might need to use her for. Okay. So again, like just mismatch set here on Ayn. He was just there to lower the HP of those mobs up in that corner. And then Meryl, she's just in whatever from my Vortex. Okay, this is all HP gear. Okay, it's just to make sure that she doesn't die. But I gave her Oleg's Wall as well because she's a tank. If anything went past that was on the ground, she was going to stop them. Okay. And my Camille here, like she's wearing what I normally put on Abomination. There's nothing special in any of those sets or whatever. So this is new name here, playing this new game, Watch Your Realms. Wishing everybody a safe and happy day and the best summons that you can possibly have for the weekend. It's a crazy weekend that we're getting for New Year's. Take care, everyone. Be nice.